Hello YouTube. I'll be doing a little video on this Piezo pickup that I found on Amazon for $10. The pickup is named PAGOW, and I'll link it in the description. I've already installed it on this guitar. I don't know if I'm gonna include it in this video. I don't know if anyone wants to watch that. The last video everyone just skipped it. They only watched like 1 minute of the video. Well, let me open this though. I'll do an unboxing and then I'll put a timestamp for the demo of it if you want to just watch the demo. So let me show you what comes in it. So it's basically just a pickup that comes in the bag and a zip tie. So the zip tie and this thing is to kind of, I guess, get rid of the cables so they won't be like jiggling around. And then this is the actual pickup. It's pretty straightforward if you do the installation. These are the little transducers or like the piezo part of it. So these are gonna stick on. I've seen people do either under the bridge or directly um, on the bridge, but just so you kind of have an idea, you're gonna put your hand in there and you're gonna actually stick these on the bottom of the bridge. If you're on a classical guitar, you could put it on the bottom of a bridge. If you're on a steel string guitar, you have to put it below the bridge because the pins are gonna go into the bridge. But yeah, if you're on classical, you could either stick them right here in the bottom or down here or above. I want to say I stuck them here below the bridge, but I couldn't really see. I just stuck my hand in there. And then you're going to want to just drill a hole. Um, you're going to unscrew this. And then there's going to be a nut in it. You're going to take these off. Just so you kind of know, have an idea how to do it. I mean, I did it, so it shouldn't be that difficult. But then again, I don't know. I didn't really care about this guitar. This is an old guitar, so and it's already cracked, so I kind of just half-assed the install. And you're gonna want to keep these nuts on these nuts, these nuts on the jack end. You want to keep these nuts on the jack end, and then you're gonna want to take off these nuts from the jack end and hold on to these nuts while you put this on. The easiest way I found to do it is you drill the hole. So I've already drilled it. It's right here. You drill the hole in there, and I've seen people use string, but I used a wire from it's like a pickup wire from a guitar, but it's more stiff. So find something that's like a little stiff, and you're gonna stick it into the hole, and then you're gonna go pull it out of the end hole or the sound hole, and then you're gonna wanna tie it onto the end jack. So there's a little hole in it, so I just kind of stuck it in there, tied it, and then you do this while it's like fed into the hole, and then you're gonna want to try to do like a visual example so you know what's up. Yeah, you're gonna put it in the sound hole, then you're gonna pull it out. Imagine this cable's inside the guitar right now. You're gonna pull it out, and you're gonna go to where the hole's at, and then while this end's sticking out, you're gonna want to use some like tweezers or pliers. I use tweezers because it's kind of hard to hold. But yeah, you stick it out. Let me show you. And then you're gonna want to get your these three nuts, and put them on, and then screw these nuts into it. But while you're doing that, I suggest like little needle nose pliers and like look for the little hole and hold on to it while you screw it because it's gonna fall into the guitar. You could also, what I did too is I just kind of stuck the bit in there to hold it for a while, and then stuck the nuts I stuck these nuts in it to slide it in. And then yeah, you just kind of screw it in. And that's basically what you're gonna do for this end. Then after that, when you're done with all the nuts, you're gonna get the piezo side end. And keep in mind it's already in the guitar, so you're gonna have this end. And they already have the adhesive on it. You just peel the little plate, and then you're gonna stick them where you want, either under the bridge or below the bridge. And yeah, I stuck a little bit of super glue on them, but honestly, I don't think you need it because the adhesive seems pretty strong. And then with the loose end of the wire, you could either stick this end onto the top of the guitar or the bottom or the back of the guitar or even like right here. And yeah, you stick in the zip tie it comes with. And then make sure before you stick it in and put it in, you're gonna wanna like clip it on like this, and then don't tighten it all the way, just clip it on and then stick it in, and then you can feed the wire in it. Because if you stick it in like that, like I did, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to loop the zip tie. If you want to see what it kind of looks like after the install, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's how mine turned out. I didn't use any like painter's tape or anything like that. I just straight up screwed it in with this drill. Um, I guess here's the demo portion. I'm gonna cut to a demo, and I'm gonna try to do an A/B with this mic and the piezo mic, and then I'll give you some thoughts after. All right, so after playing around with it for a bit, I will say it sounds pretty good. For 10 bucks, it's pretty good. I think it's kind of a steal, to be honest. There is some buzzing, but I don't think it's the pickup. I think it's the guitar because you could hear it on the mic. I don't know if there's something inside the guitar or if something's buzzing. Like maybe it's cracked because this guitar's cracked. This is an old guitar. I don't know where the buzzing's coming from, but I don't think it's the piezo pickup. So if you hear buzzing, don't fault that on the pickup. It's just this guitar in particular. But for 10 bucks, this sounds really good. Like I was expecting it to sound kind of crappy, to be honest. if you have a guitar that you don't mind drilling into, maybe an older guitar too, and like you don't really care too much about it, I would put this on here. I would even put it on a guitar that you like. You know, I have another guitar, a Cordoba that's nicer than this one, and I'm debating on putting this a spare pickup that I have on it because it sounds pretty good. Um, yeah, I guess that's my review. I don't know. What do you guys think about this piezo pickup? Let me know in the comments. If you have any ideas for a video in the future, let me know. I know the last video I did has a good amount of views, like almost 1,000. So if you guys have any ideas, I have a couple of ideas that I want to do in the next vid. I was thinking about doing a little speaker that you could put on your pedal board so you won't have to carry your amp around. So yeah, let me know if you like my videos. If not, don't say anything if you don't like my videos. But if you like my videos, let me know. If you have any suggestions for videos, let me know. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later.